Good morning. I hope you're well. Today I'm going to talk about mindset, well-being, self-mastery and resilience in the context of self-awareness. And what I mean by that is, again, when I talk to community, where people are at, what they're trying to achieve, the biggest blocker for people in that is themselves. Where do I start with improving my mindset management? Where do I start with my well-being? Where do I start with building self-mastery? Where do I start with working on my resilience? And actually, you can't start on any of that without having self-awareness. You have to be aware of where you're at. You have to be aware of who you are. Even if, and in some cases, that probably will be difficult. Whatever the challenge is, and I'm not going to pick out any particular challenges for anyone else other than for myself and for my own journey. A good few years ago, I wasn't as fit and healthy. I'd gone through a very difficult situation in my life, and I'd gone from, exercising several times a day, doing sport a few times a week, to doing nothing, to sitting around and eating lots, and getting unhealthy, putting on a few stone, kilos, depending on where in the world you're from. And at that point in time, I had to sit with that because I wasn't physically, mentally, emotionally able to do anything about it. But the first step was my awareness. The first step was my recognition of where I was at that point in time. And in fact, a lot of frustration came because I knew I couldn't do anything about it. I knew that at that particular point in time, it was just difficult putting one foot in front of the other. It was just difficult getting up every day and just getting through that day, getting through an hour, getting through a minute. But because I'd already had that level of self-awareness, that was the path to me recognizing that, okay, and accepting that I can't do anything about this right now, but when I'm in a much better position, I will. And I kept reminding myself of that to the point that eventually and ultimately I was able to start putting that one foot in front of the other and moving towards just having that level of self-awareness to then actually taking action. So that's my encouragement to myself, yet again, as a reminder, and to all of you, where you start with your mindset journey, your well-being, your resilience, your self-mastery, is awareness. Start from there and see where that takes you. All right, bless up and one love. Peace.